Episode 8. Will it really work here? What this can and cannot solve in BF homes. At this point in the discussion, the most reasonable question emerges. Will this actually work in BF homes, or is it just another idea that sounds good on paper? The honest answer is this. It will not eliminate flooding entirely, and it was never meant to. Flooding in BF homes has multiple causes: intense rainfall, flat terrain, aging drainage, high tides, and downstream congestion. No single intervention can solve all of these at once. Expecting a small tank to do what mega projects promise is unrealistic. But dismissing the idea because it does not solve everything is a mistake. The right question is not whether rainwater capture is a complete solution. The right question is whether it meaningfully reduces the problem. And here, the answer is yes. By capturing rain at the roof level, the system directly addresses peak runoff, which is the primary trigger of street flooding. When thousands of roofs delay even a portion of rainfall, the combined effect reduces the sudden surge that overwhelms drains. Water levels rise less. Flooding starts later. In many cases, streets that would have flooded may no longer do so. Even where flooding still occurs, it becomes shallower and shorter. That difference matters. It protects vehicles. It reduces damage to homes. It allows pumps and drains to operate within their limits instead of failing under stress. Equally important is what happens when it is not raining. Stored rainwater used for flushing, cleaning, and gardening reduces demand on the main water supply. During dry months, this eases pressure on distribution systems and reduces reliance on groundwater extraction. Over time, this helps slow land subsidence, one of the hidden contributors to worsening floods. So the benefit is twofold: less water during storms, less demand during droughts. What this approach cannot do is replace all other flood control measures. Drains still matter. Pumps are still needed. Rivers and outfalls must still be maintained. But these systems work best when they are not asked to handle everything at once. Think of rainwater capture as load reduction, not replacement. This is why BF Homes is an ideal place to test the idea. The area is large enough to produce measurable impact, organized enough to implement standards, and visible enough for results to be studied honestly. A pilot project would not require belief, it would require measurement. Did flood depth decrease? Did flood duration shorten? Did water demand drop? Did pump usage change? If results are modest, the program can be adjusted. If results are strong, scaling becomes justified. This is how good engineering decisions are made. Not by promises, but by evidence. The real risk is not trying something simple and measured. The real risk is continuing to spend large sums chasing water downstream while ignoring thousands of small opportunities upstream. In the final episode, we bring everything together. Why starting small, testing locally, and scaling carefully may be the smartest flood control decision we can make.